the oceans had a very different chemistry to them, and we think they were probably much more green, among other things, than they are today. They're quite blue. They carried a much higher load of dissolved iron because unoxidized iron, or iron 2+, is readily soluble in water. But iron 3+, the oxidized version, is not so soluble. So in today's more oxygenated environment, you see much less dissolved iron in the seawater. So that plays a huge role in, you know, the oxygen content plays a huge role in ocean chemistry and, you know, what sort of geologic deposits you see, what sorts of flora and fauna exist in the ocean environment. So pre-oxygenation of the Earth, the oceans would have looked quite a bit different than we have today.
Yeah. Oh, what I would do for a time machine. Just to take a peek.
That's my job.
Yeah.
The rocks are the time machines.
Oh, love it.
And prior to that oxygenation too, and for a little while after, you know, it's mostly gone by about 1.8 billion years ago, but we see a lot of deposits that we think are related to that dissolved iron load in oceans called banded iron formations.
Ooh.
And those are mined today in places like the Iron Ranges, the Misabi Range up in the upper Midwest, and it's pretty close to Duluth in Minnesota, where you just get these huge deposits of like hematites and something called jaspilite, which is more silicious, and you just they have these bands, kind of like varves, these just alternating layers of more and less oxidized iron that seems to be dropping out of the ocean. And we don't entirely know what those bands mean, but these were very abundant deposits out of the seawater that are usually, a lot of them are about 3 billion years old, 2.5 billion years old, a bunch at 1.8 billion years ago, and then they just stop. They don't form today. The ocean chemistry is not right for it.
Wow.
So they're an important economic resource today. And there's a lot of work trying to figure out how they formed. And I think the research has progressed since I was a wee undergrad and really interested in those. And I got into some other things and haven't quite kept up on the literature since. But oxygen in the water kind of got me thinking about that again.
I love that. It's all connected.
Everything is. That's why, you know, as Megan was telling us on some earlier watches, you need to have that understanding of so many different disciplines at some level or another, because that helps you better understand the thing that you are an expert in, and it helps you understand the bigger picture of what you're looking at during these dives.
Yeah. They come out? Yeah.
Man, I like saddle points.
I think we're okay. Guess I could come around. Oh yeah, I came that way. I'll come around more.
Ooh, what was that? And kind of like the previous dive, there's quite a bit of marine snow, or is that sediment being kicked out by the thrusters?
We're spinning around.
Yeah. Oh.
Little column A, a lot of column B. So much rubble. Don't worry, I'm not looking for a
Oh.
rock. I'm just looking at the rocks.
The beautiful rocks.
So many rocks.
It is a
So
sight to
little time.
behold. We haven't gotten a lot of this view this whole expedition, so I'm here for it.
Yeah, there were a few
Oh.
dives where the rocks were not going to let go from the bottom. So.
No, Seamount just didn't want to tell his story.
Is this the geologist's dream right now, looking at this?
This is pretty good. A lot of good talus here.
I think that's kind of the way I feel when I go hiking and I'm looking for agates or fossils. I see something that looks like this. Looks good.
Yeah, you couldn't find any rocks. Now there's too many.
Too many rocks.
Yeah, we'll aim to sample again further along the ridge, a little bit further uphill. But since we just grabbed one a little while ago, there's no need right now.
We had someone ask, why don't we, has there ever been an instance of somebody cutting a larger sample while underwater? Like if it's too big to pick up, has there ever been an instance of somebody slicing underwater? Thought that was an interesting question.
We used a drill to try and do like a core
Yeah.
sample.
Oh.
There was
Yeah.
that cruise that had that funky claw thing.
Yeah, I think that was more to see if he could hold on to a spot. You know?
Yeah.
Like hold you in place rather than try and take a sample.
Yeah.
It looked like a big alien, like face grabber. That was a NASA instrument. From
That's
Jet
cool.
Propulsion
Wow.
Lab, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's advantageous for NASA to test technology that they might want to take to space in oceanic environments like this.
Wow.
Yeah, once in a while we get one of their crazy thingamajigs out here. Mass
That's cool.
spectrometers and
Yeah, one of our colleagues, Adam Sewell, has been working on some in situ underwater laser spectroscopy. So he's trying to
that
get
sounds fun.
rock geochemistry
the Raman
Wow.
in the water.
spectrometers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works pretty good. That was another JPL thing. That we
Yeah,
had
I've heard
out
that's
here.
been having some success.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, here, if we were to use that, we just get compositional information on the crusts.
Right.
So that's the one
Yeah,
downside.
It doesn't look inside the rock.
But for places where the crust is not so much a factor, yeah, you can just point one of those at the rock wall that you're looking at, and you don't have to bring a sample up on board. You can get some information about its chemistry there.
Oh,
It
wow.
could be quite a ways
Help
away
inform
from
your,
it, too.
Help
It was
inform
like-
your sampling. How far away?
They were like 4 meters away from the bottom and could,
That's incredible.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I always wondered how much of a factor distance would be with the water column
Yeah, it seemed
in
like
between
they
the
didn't have a
instrument and the
problem
rock.
at all.
Huh. I'll have to pick his brain some more about that sometime.
There's a little red thing there.
I think that's an anemones.
Oh.
You are right.
Take a peek.
Those are easy, though. They are very distinctive.
Oh, and a shrimp.
Yeah, it's
Shrimp
a little
friend.
opossum shrimp.
I still can't get over these beautiful red colors we see down here. It's amazing.
I mean, I've talked with Dan, one of our other ROV guys, a little bit about more in situ, like drilling, rock cutting for some of these more challenging seamounts. But part of the issue too is the ferromanganese crust in this area can get really thick, and that's quite a bit of material to work through.
Yeah.
And it makes just in general accessing the hard rock
Get 'em this.
tricky, and like getting into that interior and getting a good piece is a technical challenge given just the shapes of these
Carrying on?
things.
Yep.
Yeah.
So something like where the xanthomastus is parked, that would be really hard to cut into effectively and get like a really good chunk out. It's, you know, it's just big, it's kind of flat, there's no kind of easy angle to lop something off. And you're also limited by the size of whatever sort of cutting or drilling tool Herc is able to carry.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's also like when you start pushing on something, it starts pushing back, you know?
exactly,
Yeah.
So
and
you don't have, yeah.
yeah, with the slight positive buoyancy of Herc, how do you keep the vehicle still when you're pushing on something?
Yeah.
That's a great way to destroy a saw blade if you move it out of its groove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why I'm super careful with the rock saw here on the ship, because we are on a moving platform, and before I touch any rock to that blade, I make sure that that rock is not going to move. Because one wrong move, I catch the blade and destroy it, and yeah.
Oh,
So
dang.
if something like that happens, at the very least, you risk being out a blade, and we have spares for that, but worst case scenario, you could hurt yourself too. And we don't
It's a
have
dead sponge.
spare finger bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
dead sponge.
Yeah,
It's kind of funny looking, isn't it?
Yeah.
so it's an engineering challenge,
Yeah.
but it's a really interesting one to think about. And
yeah.
you know, that the whole issue of buoyancy and how do you sample stuff, especially like inaccessible things, that is analogous to some
the
of the
roundy thing under
some of the
the
problems
ledge
that
there.
like NASA has to tackle engineering wise. So
Yeah.
that's why this is a good environment to test some of NASA's spacefaring technology.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it can, you know, succeed in the deep sea, it can succeed in space.
and it's a little
Yeah.
cheaper, a little bit cheaper, probably a lot cheaper to go to the deep sea than out to space to field test new
You know,
tech.
fuel expense is definitely
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
There.
Hey,
Yeah.
Laura, this
I
is
mean-
Annette on the multipuffer. Ready to switch over samples.
All right.
Okay, so I'm turning off 7 and 8.
8.
And if you can get me to depth when you have a second.
1964.
Okay. And then I'm turning on 9 and 10.
And
I'm trying to turn them on. Oh, shoot. All right, it's not responding. Okay. Let's see what happened.
All right, so we're just approaching waypoint
is that
5
the weeest
out
little
of
sea
8.
star? You see that little white,
tiny.
the little super tiny
Oh, no,
thing?
it's
Is
called
it-
sea
that's
sponge.
the
Oh, yeah,
weeest
yeah.
little-
gosh, it's so tiny. Look at that.
For our sea star enthusiasts,
Oh,
that was an excellent
Pump
spot.
9 has started.
Oh my gosh.
It's a tiny bite-sized cookie star.
Oh.
Pumps 9 and 10 are starting
single
ahead.
waist-length
Yep.
Bite-sized.
cookie.
Just confirming that they're moving along, and they look like they're,
That's so precious.
looks like it's going.
So
All right.
precious.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Oh my goodness.
Don't know what happened there, but it's working now.
Itty bitty.
Do we have any sea stars that are collection targets?
It's gonna, the teller's about to loop.
Okay.
It's looping.
I mean, I feel if we collect that, we know what's going to happen to it. Someone's going to take a nibble.
But I think we already collected
Levi.
one of these.
Okay. Just gotta keep Levi's out of your lab.
We don't know. Don't leave things open.
Just a little nibble.
Just a little bite.
That's not much of a
That's
bite.
like the, yeah, that's like the size of a, like,
Not even a tic
Tic-tac.
tac, yeah.
That's so cute.
BRB, I'm going to go get some snacks for my Atalanta pilot.
Got any leftover sea stars?
We got ship biscuits in the snack bin.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the ship
Can I have
biscuits.
the
Disappointing.
volume for
The hard tack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
pump 7s and 8?
pump 7, 262-556,
All right.
and pump 8, 235-294.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Although I suspect Amber will
Let's look at that
mix
little
the
purple thing.
biscuits up in the van.
Slightly.
They're a little too
thing.
crumbly.
See those
Purple
all-
thing.
Indeed.
Come again?
Ooh, what's that
Have
little
we done any additional Niskins since the first one?
purple thing?
No.
No.
No. Okay.
Not much to see that hasn't been some excellent rocks.
Zoom,
So.
zoom, zoom.
Some excellent rocks. Well, that's
Okay.
important. We'll
What
capture
is
those
that?
with a Niskin.
Yeah, and we'll,
Urchin?
Oh, it's a small urchin.
Oh, a little baby. Oh, my gosh.
All the little small things are right here.
Oh,
I mean, there might be
So-
some rock DNA to be had.
This is a urchin in the family Chinotheridae, or the pancake urchins.
oh.
They were named that because when they were first collected through dredge samples, and they have a very thin test, and so when they were brought up, they just kind of squished down as like a pancake, because urchins have hydrostatic skeletons. That's how they move their tube feet and their spines. And
I love their
it
tube
just
feet
kind
so
of
much.
just bloop. But they're actually way more three-dimensional than what was previously thought.
Oh.
Oh, Telestrator did the thing again.
And
We're
is
back.
this one actually a juvenile, or is it just itty-bitty, or do they get
It's
bigger?
probably, yeah, I think this one will get much bigger. It's just a little one.
Oh. It's so cute.
It is cute.
It is.
Hang on.
Carrying on.
Carrying on.
Goodbye, little friend. I'm a big fan of the itty-bitty stuff that we find. It's so precious.
Those are the harder things to spot because we're not always
Yeah.
looking.
It's a challenge.
Yeah,
And they
like
do
that
tend to
little
blend
sea
in.
star could look like a little sediment smudge, you
Oh,
know?
Yeah.
that was an amazing find. I said, oh my gosh.
The Telestrator computer just tried to run an update again, but I got it. So
Oh,
it
thank
will
goodness.
try it again tomorrow.
Fight it off. No updates.
I do this for usually a few days to a few weeks with my own laptop when it tries to update.
Mine is luckily
It's like,
not
would you like to
attempted.
restart tonight or now? And I'm like, remind me tomorrow.
It's like, never. We don't want any.
It's once I can get the large number of spreadsheets I usually have open under control, because those have information I need in them,
Yeah,
and I don't want to screw that up.
that is fair. My least favorite is when your laptop tries to force you into an update. I'm like, no, I waited too long.
And that's one of the many reasons I do not run a Windows machine.
Yeah, Windows 10 it like doesn't allow you to say no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is a big problem when you are using a Windows machine to run your multi-collector mass spectrometer and it decides to restart in the middle of your 13-hour analysis.
Oh.
You can control that.
We have run into instances where it will not be controlled. It just says, nope, we are doing this now. You are SOL.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, it gets to that point if you say later, later, later. And
Especially when it happens at 2 or 3 in the morning.
You're like, oh no.
And you are not entirely exactly up. You might be up throughout the night to check on the run, but you have to sleep at some point when you're marathoning through long sample runs like those. And
Ooh, that sponge has
it does
like the
that
blue
for
color.
convenience, which is extremely inconvenient for science.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Science is a 24-hour operation.
Or, you know, decides to update while you're at sea and, you know, this is free, like, ultimate bandwidth. And
Yeah.
you're kind
Yeah.
of like, oh no, now my computer is broken because it can never download what it needs to download for the update.
And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
And you don't have a computer for the rest of the cruise.
yeah.
What happens?
Oh, I had a computer that decided to update at sea,
Yeah.
and it couldn't complete the update.
Oh, it couldn't download the update.
Yeah, and it just like completely ruined my computer.
Oh,
I was able
jeez.
to, you know, get it back online once I got back to shore,
Sure.
but I had to like download and reinstall the operating system
Oh my
because something went
gosh.
terribly wrong with the update.
Oh my gosh.
So you can definitely pause updates for like a week,
Yeah.
but
Well-
if you just keep saying no, 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 no forever, then
Yep.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah.
Then it
gonna be
bores
like-
you. Well, I was like, no, I don't want to because I'm in the middle of the ocean.
I mean, there's a reason to update, right? There's
Yeah.
viruses and things in the
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
world that you need to not ignore.
I just don't want to run the update while we're on bottom.
Sure, but then don't blow it off when you have a moment.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah. This is one of these, we will deal with it when the vehicles are on board issues. I had kind of, after 154 last year, or 2 years ago, sorry, I was in Honolulu for a few days afterward. And I also had a Zoom interview for a job opening. And it was like the day after we got back. So I'm in this hotel room in Waikiki, and the night before, I took care to make sure that Zoom was up and running, and that it was happy, because sometimes it wants updates. And we'd just been out for a few weeks, and I'm like, okay, everything kind of looks ship-shape there. The next morning, I log on, and I'm ready to do this interview, and I hop into the call, and my video won't work. And I tried a few things,
Geez.
the video would not turn on. And the committee that I was interviewing with, they're like, yeah, we'd like the camera, you know, can you do a quick restart? And I'm like, sure, that's fine. So I tried to restart Zoom, that didn't work, and they're like, can you try restarting your computer? We'll just hold here. And it took, that was when my computer decided, oh, now we're gonna do some updates.
timing.
It took like 10 minutes to restart itself, because it was one of the old Intel Macs, and it was out of a pretty infamous generation of Intel tech. And then I started up Zoom, and that's when Zoom decided it was not happy and it was going to download like 10 updates. So it took me, for a half-hour interview, I think I chowed something like 10 or 15 minutes of it, just trying to get my computer to sort itself back out after several weeks at sea, when everything seemed to be just fine the night before, and I probably should have just restarted everything anyway, and I was mortified.
What do we
This is
have
a job I really
request
wanted.
to collect the star.
We want to
Oh.
collect this star?
This is
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. On the
Bridge
move or
nav.
not on the move? We're on the move.
Ooh.
All right.
Steve
Can we
warned.
hold position? Thank you.
Steve warns that this is very sticky.
It's stinky?
Sticky.
Sticky.
Oh,
Yeah.
sticky. Oh, can I
Yeah,
touch
this
it?
is Pualasterias.
Okay, he says it's going to be hard to get off the rock.
Oh.
Alright, yeah, they have some really fun tube feet.
Tube feet.
Quite strong
Feet.
tube feet,
Very
apparently.
strong.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
So is it a suck though?
You think you're gonna have to suck it.
Yeah.
Ah.
If you try to pick it up with the manipulator, it'll
It's squishy.
Yes,
squish it.
suction.
Oh.
Yeah, and probably like
He
try to
confirms suction.
Try to pry it off from the side or something maybe.
Yeah, I think if you get a couple of the legs in there, the rest of it will go.
All right, wood jar.
They're all open.
All is open.
Number 1.
Number 1.
I will say I did get a second interview after that nightmare first round interview.
Well,
that's
that's good. Thank goodness.
I didn't get the job, but I was a finalist, but it was just, oh my God, everything just went wrong at the worst possible time.
Oh, jeez.
And I do blame it on weird update mechanics due to low bandwidth.
Suction time.
What's the name?
Oh, it's smaller than I thought.
Yeah, it is kind of small. All right, suction on.
Oh, oh. Oh. It looks so soft.
Oh, you can see the legs, the little
is.
2 feet just like
Little
holding
feet.
on.
Oh.
Oh.
Some disassembly required.
Oh.
Sorry, Patrick.
Sorry, Patrick.
Come on, let go.
You can do it, little buddy.
Yeah, Steve says the only known species of this star are documented from the Antarctic and from South America.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Are those some 2 feet that got
Yes.
left?
Yeah.
Oh my
2 feet
gosh,
were
you weren't kidding
suctioned.
about how strong
oh my
those are.
gosh.
Yeah.
That is some seriously sticky sea star.
Yeah,
Look
oh my
at that.
goodness.
Oh,
Oh my
Poor
gosh,
thing, it
that
tried
poor
really
thing.
hard.
Yeah.
has there been any measurement of how strong the suction is?
I think
of
we
that?
just measured it.
Yeah. Wow. That's so strong.
That was almost as uncomfortable as that soft coral.
Oh, yeah. That thing will haunt my nightmares for the rest of my life.
So it all went in there? I wasn't watching.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a Pualasterias, named after Professor Paul Tyler at NOC,
Oh.
who apparently literally wrote the book on deep sea biology.
Whoa. Ooh.
All right, we are back into one of our uphill sections of our dive track.
Alrighty. Ooh. All right, it looks like we have some new viewers that are just tuning in right now. My name is Giselle De Leon. I am a science communication fellow from San Antonio, Texas. Just want to give a shout out to everyone who's tuning in right now. So we have people from Austria, Australia, Belgium, Indonesia, Norway, New Zealand, Peru, Sweden, Mexico, Germany, United Kingdom, Canada, and the United States. Lots and lots of people from all over. Again, I'm going to remind y'all, maybe head over to nautiluslive.org if you want to ask us some questions. We are open to answer anything y'all are curious about as we follow along on this exploration.
So is it true that at some Austrian airports there's a special like kiosk or customer service area for people who accidentally flew to Austria instead of Australia. Because I was reading about that recently, and I don't know if that's true or not.
That's amazing. I hope that's true.
It's a very common mistake that people have been known to make.
Oh no. Don't they usually get like a map to follow? Where you going?
You wanna?
The first time that I was going to New Zealand, to Auckland, they booked me a flight to Auckland, USA.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Wait,
no,
which Auckland in the U.S.?
Auckland with an A in New Zealand. So they're like, oh, okay. There's an
Oakland.
Oakland.
So they tried to send you to California.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
But that's a pretty epic one.
Yeah.
I'm glad you caught that before you got on the plane.
I know, yeah.
Now I saw it in the booking, and I said, no, this is not where I want to go.
Like, this is
Otherwise, you would have stepped off the plane and you're like, this is the wrong accent.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, what are we looking at right now?
Oh,
We're zooming into a crinoid on top of this Pharia sponge.
Wow. I love this beautiful peach color it has going on.
Steve wants to look at what's behind, the coral behind the sponge.
The pink one?
Yeah, just a snap zoom will suffice.
Oh.
Oh, well, I think we need to move around since the sponge is blocking it.
Which one?
The sponge is
He wants to see the pink coral that's behind the sponge.
You can just see it peeking out right there.
Yeah. The sponge is kind of caterpillar shaped.
Yeah, it's cool.
Look at what Steve's saying.
Science chat is commenting that they're like, man, we don't like it when sponges get in the way of corals, but no offense to the sponge folks.
Those coral people over there.
The coral people.
Well, I could take that one step further and say, well, I don't necessarily like it when the biology gets in the way of the rocks. No offense to the bio folks. But I'm going to be really nice to the bio folks because I'm outnumbered like 5 to 1.
It's okay.
Everyone has their thing they want to see on these explorations.
Well, and you're the only geologist on the ship. You tread carefully.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Yeah,
and carry a mighty rock.
Indeed.
Is there a little... What is that moving out there?
So this is a hemicoralium,
Wow.
and on it is a snake star, or euryalid.
Great, thank you.
All right, did
Wow.
Steve and Fanny have like any other desires for this coral?
No.
Just confirmed
okay.
hemicoralium. So
Cool.
I don't see anything else coming up from them, so I think we're good to go.
All right.
It is a pretty one.
We did get a couple samples of hemicoralium on this cruise, so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-oh, they were both typing.
Oh,
Oh,
do we pause?
Yeah, Fanny says, all good, only sample if there's a large colony.
Okay.
Oh. I love that fan shape we're seeing in the corner.
Yeah, Steve's saying that the fish people have us all beat. It's like watching squirrels. And he's not wrong. Like, if the rocks were moving the way that the fish do, we need to get the vehicles out of the way fast. So they can stay right where they are until we pick them up. I'm
so I've
happy
had
with
that happen.
I believe it. You've done a lot of piloting over the years, and you've seen some stuff.
We were
So
at,
what happened?
What was it? West Mata, the eruption?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh,
Yeah, you did the Bononite eruption.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And we were locked onto the bottom, and the vehicle started moving backwards, and I was like, "What the heck?" And it was the ground moving. It wasn't the vehicle.
yeah, the rocks were being squirrels.
Yeah.
What?
We were moving along the bottom, and I'm like, "What the heck?"
What? Oh my gosh,
Was
that's
there like
wild.
a slide or
It was an
seismic?
active volcanic eruption
it
on
was
the
erupting,
seafloor.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What?
There's
We were riding the eruption.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
yeah, Robert helped collect some of the very, very famous footage of
Oh.
that submarine eruption.
We were collecting lava in coffee cans.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What? That's so cool. What was that like? Is it?
It was pretty crazy. It
Pretty
was throwing
remarkable.
rocks up in the water column, like right in front of us.
Whoa.
You can see like
That
bubbles
sounds really
of magma.
safe.
Wow. Oh, that sounds like an incredible sight.
That's
Yeah.
Sounds a bit terrifying to be
Yeah.
that close.
The footage is
We were
amazing.
just in ROV.
Yeah.
It would be way more terrifying if
You're
you're in
the
a
sub.
submarine.
Oh, it's,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
you're the sub. You're like, oh no.
Oh
I'm like, let's get out of here.
I mean, you would have heard earlier about the Alvin dive, what, month or two ago, where they were working on, I think it was part of the East Pacific Rise, dove one day looking for some like a tube worm colony, and they went back to the same site the next day,
And there was an eruption?
there was an eruption, and all the tube worms were dead.
Oh my
Poor
gosh.
tubes.
That was a big news story.
Huh.
Now,
Wow.
for the
That's
science,
one
for the
of
science
my
people.
favorite dive sites there.
The EPR?
Yeah.
I've never
That's-
been, and I want to take a look.
So that's where you get your shiny black glass. And
Yes.
So you get down in the ASC there, and we used to have these green lights. Maybe they still have them on Alvin.
Yeah.
So you just turn out all the lights except the green lights, and it reflects off all that black glass, and it's like being in Emerald City, you know?
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh.
And it makes it really eerie. So like a lot of times you don't notice you're on the bottom because you just have this pool of light in front of you. And it's like it doesn't feel I'm on the bottom of the ocean kind of thing.
Oh.
But when you do the green light in the ASC like that, it's for sure you're like, oh my God, we're on the bottom of the ocean.
Wow.
And sometimes when you bring those glasses back up on board, they are still so full of gases and like
They
volatiles
crackle.
from, yeah, that are dissolved in the lava that just are trapped there when they cool. They start popping when you bring them on board.
Wow.
And,
Pop rocks.
yeah, geochemists love a good popping rock. I'm dead serious about that.
Oh
like
my
those are
gosh.
very scientifically valuable,
Wow.
but you got to work on them quick because if they're popping, they're losing their gases. And we want to know the compositions of those gases.
Wow.
We filmed an IMAX movie down there too.
Oh, that's
really?
I
so
got
cool.
to do
Wow.
that. Yeah.
What did the
Dream.
housing for the
Dream.
IMAX camera look like?
Amazing.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
So there's only me and the cameraman, and he was in the pilot seat. And I had to sit on the starboard passenger side, looking out just the side window and this little bitty monitor. And I was driving through the vents with this little bitty
Wow.
monitor.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
And the other side of the sub was just filled with IMAX canisters.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you have to like put it together inside the sub, you know, to like
Yeah,
Change-
he was
change
like,
max.
he's fiddling with the cameras. and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
think
I
it
could
makes it
totally
hatch,
not
it's
use the
kinda-
pilot's viewport at all.
it's ridiculous.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Oh,
Yeah, that's volcanoes of the deep sea.
wow.
I have the poster.
That's
Nice.
so cool.
I just saw it on eBay. They wanted like $300 for that poster.
Are you serious?
$300.
Well, it was signed by the producer and who is the scientist? Oh, dang
I
it.
feel like
I feel like they
As-
should have given
they
that
should
to
have
you for
given you
free.
one.
Yeah.
I had a book on deep sea biology. I forget the name of it. It's purple. It's a really famous book. And I got it hand signed by all the authors.
Oh, that's
Wow.
That's cool.
That's
But
amazing.
then I gave it away to my daughter's high school.
Aw,
that was nice of you.
that's so sweet. Wow.
Wow, That looks like a fun sponge.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's take a peek.
Ooh.
Of course, James Cameron was involved in volcanoes of the deep sea.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Stephen Lowe,
Stephen Lowe,
Alex
yeah.
Lowe,
Yeah.
Pietro Serapiglia.
But who is the scientist?
I-
I
I'm-
should
I'm
remember,
looking.
and I don't remember.
I'm curious because there's a good
Yeah.
chance I know that person.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I should really know that. Yeah.
Ooh, what's this little nugget?
Is that like
Some
sediment?
sand.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It looks polychaete-ish
It does.
until you zoom in.
A sponge that likes to collect some sediment.
I think
Richard
this is an
Lutz.
Atlanticella.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Robert, does Richard Lutz ring a bell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, the name rings a bell, but I don't actually
What's going on
know
here?
him.
That was a
Looks
few
kinda
years
particularly
back,
well.
so.
Yeah, that would be why.
That's probably 25 years ago.
Marine
Oh, wow.
biologist and deep sea oceanographer. Okay.
Wow.
Cool. Thank you.
Cool. Like, I feel like I gotta give that a watch. That looks really cool.
Yeah, that's another undersea feature that was really dramatic called two-worm pillar. It was like, I don't know, 30 meters tall and just covered with crabs and tube worms, the whole thing.
It's wild.
And then we
Wow.
went back there a few years later and it was just dead, nothing there.
Just
Oh my
the volcanoes just came
Yeah.
in and got everything. Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, the vents move around, you know? The
They
hot
do,
spot
yeah.
goes elsewhere.
Yeah, it's the same as at the Matas. They're spectacular, but they are really ephemeral.
Yeah, pretty harsh life living down there.
It is.
But they've been there for a long time, so. Right? Like, how long have some of those vent animals been around? Like, how many millions of years?
Right where all that new crust is being made.
Well, a lot of the animals live quicker lives.
No, but I mean, how long have those species been around?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
how many
long,
millions
long,
of
yeah,
years?
long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
There are some theories that life began at the vents.
Yeah, so we
Potentially, yeah. I mean,
so
all sorts
similar
of,
species like at the beginning, you think?
it's like
Well,
heat
'cause, like, the
and dissolved gases and minerals and all sorts of nutrients in the water column. Yeah.
And those types of environments have been, you know, the
Very
same since,
yeah.
you know, the volcanoes in the ocean started erupting.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you
Which
know,
was probably
it had
pretty early
all
on.
all the building blocks were there. Everything was, you know, as it is now, almost.
Right.
So, yeah.
All those important redox sensitive elements. Yeah. Even in pre-oxygenated conditions, you can still do a lot of chemosynthesis with that.
There's
Sorts of like
crazy
amino acids and
critters
stuff.
down there.
Yes.
Some really good ones. I like the Yeti crab.
The
Yeah.
Yeti crab. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Oh, Yeti
That's
crabs.
kind of a recent thing, right? The Yeti crab?
Oh my gosh.
And they cute.
I don't know if he's recent, but
They got
it is a
fuzzy little
fan
puzzies.
favorite.
Those are awesome.
Yeah. I like the Pompeii worm.
The Pompeii worms are pretty cool.
Ooh. I gotta look up that one. Pompeii
They live
one.
like inches from the
Oh, they like, yeah,
400-degree water. Like-
Wow. Oh,
it's like
wow.
they like their, you know,
yeah.
nice hot tubs.
Yeah.
The hot tub.
Spa day.
But their butt end's like in ice water and the other end's like in the vent.
That's some
Sounds
pretty
right,
extreme
yeah.
operating conditions. That sounds like our science interns yesterday evening. How long were you in there? Like 10 minutes?
I think so. I'm not sure, but it was really long.
Could you feel your arm after that?
A little bit.
So we're seeing more stop here. Do you think it's a good place for Niskin?
We did see a change in biota, so yes, I think this would be an
Niskins?
excellent place to take a Niskin.
All right.
We're seeing more hemicoralium around here and a lot fewer sponges. So, great idea.
This is number 2.
Yep.
How's our tether behaving over there?
It
sorry.
doesn't look tangled. No wraps.
Is the camera rack back? Everybody watching?
I'm watching.
I can't see. This is a bit better with this setup with the rings.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah, there it
Taco.
went.
Yeah, it's much less of a struggle bus.
Is what?
Much less struggle bus.
Yeah. And they got to do some macrame stuff.
Did Kelsey help with that?
That was Mike got,
Nice.
He got rap happy on him.
Yeah, that looks much better.
We have a request to zoom in small snails. So if we see something interesting, let's do that.
Yeah.
Do we think we see small snails? Or
I
we
haven't
just-
seen any snails.
I see some old
Oh, yeah.
holdfasts.
like little tiny snails, like zoom way in.
Yeah, that's one thing we haven't seen recently is sometimes well, especially up in Hawaii, we see this snail called Gaza datala, or the tumbling snail.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are so cool.
They're so cute.
There's
That
lot
was
of
just a
these
general thing, not
kebabs.
they didn't see something on the monitor, right?
I don't think they saw anything.
No.
But we can pan around.
And they're called tumbling snails because they have that very distinctive escape behavior that they do, where they just
kind of flail
just-
their foot around.
and they nope out and just roll downhill.
Yeah.
I saw one of those on 138, and I was like, what was that? And the pilots were really excited because they'd seen those before. I think they're their favorite of some of the pilots.
Yeah, there are certain places where you just see them all over the place, especially
Really?
in Hawaii. We see them a lot.
Okay.
But we haven't seen any here.
Are they closer to the islands where they're really common?
Usually up in the monument.
Okay.
Is when I feel like we've seen them the most.
Gotcha. I haven't seen a ton in the monument, but I've seen a couple. Okay.
You have to be on the lookout for them too, because like they take
True.
off the moment the ROV, comes in.
Yeah. They're one of the more sensitive animals to it.
I don't see any snails.
I don't see any
Yeah.
snails.
Okay. Now there's a big Chrysogorgia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was a
got
good call on
bunch.
that Niskin.
Good.
All right, we
Lots
are
of hemicoralium.
a little over halfway between waypoint 5 and waypoint 6, so yeah, we're seeing something a little bit different. And we're also on a steeper slope heading up toward the summit of this volcano, the main summit of it.
Look at that little Urchins
Did we
hanging
wanna-
out in there.
I'm ahead. Low delta or high delta, low alt.
Yeah, you're almost on top of me here. Should we do a survey?
You want to do a transect?
It's a little bit steeper here, so I don't know if this is the best place for it.
No, but it's not steppy. Just a suggestion.
Yeah, if we could maintain a continuous altitude above the slope, yeah, we could totally do that.
Okay.
Yeah, because Penny said a little bit of a slope is fine for those.
All right, I'll call in a move for that.
She confirms Transect sounds great.
Great.
Let's do it. Great suggestion.
Bridge now. Hey, we want to do a transect, so let's do a 60-meter move, 030. So that's when we continue to drive in a straight line for 50 meters without stopping. So I'll give you a little extra leeway so we have the swing of Atalanta to follow through. Oh, we're going to do a survey of all the animals here. Yeah.
But
like
that looks like it falls off at 030. We should go north. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay, so I'm a little late.
This is a local high.
All right.
I think so. We'll make it work. All right, I'm a little late catching up on my messages, but it looks like at 11 o'clock, Data just informed us that VSAT's down, and we're running on Starlink. So
the wrong thing. I'm an idiot.
Don't go surfing the internet too hard up there, front row.
Probably want to get out in front of Atalanta before we get going.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh?
Just rolling a little bit.
Okay, 030. 100% joy gain. Auto XY. And engage.
Engaged.
Some really tall sponges around here. Quite old, though. Quite dead.
Are these more corals we're seeing, or are these?
Yeah, this is a more coral dense area. So we just took a
kinds of stuff.
Niskin, and now we're running a Transect.
Oh,
So this is the third Transect of this dive. It's a little bit different because we're doing this one upslope, but this should work just fine with some not super steep changes in elevation, and you know, we just steady as she goes.
Oh, that's a nice Regadrella.
Yeah, it's a nice big one.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started seeing a change in diversity and species distribution once we started going up this slope.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's a good place to document.
And so when you're collecting, or when transects are being collected, can the telephotogrammetry, I guess, conversion of this? Can this happen on the ship, or do we have to wait for like bandwidth?
It's not moving yet.
I think a lot of that post-processing happens at home. It can be pretty
Yeah.
computationally expensive to assemble those.
Yeah. Oh, how cool. I would love to see how this comes out.
I mean, theoretically we could, but
It'd be a
it would
lot.
have to be with software that doesn't connect to the internet, because I imagine that would chow bandwidth.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. But
Looks like it's going.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Not yet. It's almost. Any moment now.
But yeah, there's been some experimentation in recent years in general with dive footage that Nautilus and some other ships have collected, things that Fanny's been working on in the Gulf of Mexico, putting together photogrammetry transects along dives, and it's really cool what they've been able to do with it. You get some really nice 3D models. You can drape them on the bathymetry. It's wonderful.
Oh, that's amazing.
And yeah, having those as a rendered object in space,
Starting transect.
it gives you a lot of really interesting context that, big picture context that you don't always get.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
From just looking at the screen.
That was bonus transect.
There's one of those yellow corals. I don't know if we've seen one of those yet this dive. It might be a black coral, I'm not sure.
Oh, it's a zoanthid overgrowing a
Oh,
hemicoralium.
zoanthids. Scratch that. Different yellow coral.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've seen some of those on some previous dives.
Ooh.
And another one of those large dead sponges.
The way it's shaped kind of reminds me of a cactus with the
A little bit,
crinoids on there. Are there crinoids, or I don't know what those are?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's somebody's home now.
Oh, one of the viewers asked, are transects always 50 meters? How do we decide when to take transects?
So the transects that we are doing are specifically 50 meters, but that's at the discretion of the scientist collecting the transect data. So, I mean, depending on what the use case is, you could go longer or shorter, but for what Fanny's doing, she's requested 50-meter transects.
Oh. Good question.
Yeah.
I've done them for days.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I think when we were doing them for Ocean Networks Canada, it was a kilometer transect.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's very use case dependent. Transects for days, literally.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at those stalks. Those are some big sponges.
Stalks.
They kind of reminded me of like a wizard staff or something.
That they do.
What do we got coming up here? It's going to present some challenges.
Ooh.
Oh, I love
Yes,
when the
those
rocks
pretty
do
rocks.
this.
That is so cool.
These are some of the best rocks.
That anemone is so eye-catching. The pink and the yellow. It's a good combo.
This looks like old pillow.
It very much is, yeah. And just the way it built itself up, it's the perfect home for a bunch of different animals. And you can see like old holdfasts and stuff too. So this has been an area that's been colonized off and on for a long, long time. Probably more on than off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Look
what
at all
are
the
these?
different species here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some Polyophagon, hemicoralium, some zoanthids, Chrysogorgia, Atlanticella.
Wow.
What are all these little spots we're seeing? Are they like juveniles of
I think we're seeing some old holdfasts.
Oh.
But we might be seeing some other things too.
Yeah.
What is a holdfast?
Well, that's a good question. What is a holdfast?
It's different than a peduncle.
But related.
But related.
But
related.
Oh, there we go. There's some sponge skeletons that are still hanging on. So holdfast is the base of a sponge or a coral where it roots itself to the substrate. And you often see those left behind from older sponges that eventually break off and start wasting or weathering, if you will, downslope.
Oh.
Interesting. Good to know.
So that's when you, so that's what we're usually identifying when I'm asking front row, oh, hey, is that a limpet? And we zoom in a little bit and Megan goes, no, that's a holdfast. We're just looking at where a coral or a sponge used to be, and my brain is wanting it to be something else.
So that's really cool though, because then it's just like how you said, how the colonizing has been kind of going on and off in this area when you see those things.
Too fast.
We're losing Doppler. It decided to go on a walkabout.
Incredible. I'm really curious what kind of evidence the
Not the flattest
eDNA is going to capture from this area.
Yeah, we'll find out.
The good stuff is never on the flat trail.
Nope. Ooh, I like this wall. Walls are good.
Not for loose rock.
Not for loose rock, but good for getting a little bit of structural information out of the rocks in some cases. Great for looking out for places where, you know, heavily colonized areas where the feeding's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I might be the rock person, but I'm here to enjoy the view too.
Instead of smelling the flowers, it's smelling the rocks.
Better than smelling the corals. Sorry, biology. I've smelled corals that have sat around for a little while, and it can get powerful.
Sponges are.
Sponges are worse.
Yes.
Yeah,
Much
there's
worse.
some sponges that just start off smelling bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we sampled a couple of those during 138, and they had to get moved out of the lab, and then they eventually had to be not on the ship.
Oh my gosh.
It was too powerful. They just have too much power.
Sometimes we dive places where there's a lot of krill, and it gets in all the nooks and crannies of the ROV.
Oh no. Stinky.
Levi, don't try it.
Does krill taste like shrimp?
I suspect it probably does, but not after it's been out on the deck for a while.
That's maybe food poisoning.
Yeah.
Fermented.
I like fermented when it's kimchi.
Oh yeah. Except that kimchi we found a few days ago.
Fermented vegetables are good. Fermented seafood products, maybe not so
Less good. Ooh, another fermented thing that I really like is gochujang.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Fermented pepper. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good. It's some bulgogi and pickled daikon. Oh my god, yes. Delicious.
I've got all these Thai chilies and ghost peppers and things growing at home, so
Yeah.
I could ferment some of these.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, you could.
Right?
Oh my
So what
gosh.
pepper is in the Korean one?
I don't know what's in gochujang actually.
I think it's just red pepper.
Is
Oh,
it
really?
just red pepper?
Yeah.
And I think
Korean?
soybean paste, if I
Okay.
recall correctly. What if you mix it with pre-made gochujang? That could work. That could work.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, we are
Let's
coming
talk
up on
about food.
lunch.
It's making me hungry. Craving mozzarella sticks.
Oh.
Ooh,
really good.
Oh.
We don't have enough cheese in our meal.
Oh.
I
love some
agree.
cheese.
So coming up on the center screen right now, that coral looks like it has a yellow skeleton.
It does.
Yeah, so what is it?
Enhance image.
We're
we're
still
on Transect.
transecting.
Oh, we are? Oh, dang. No.
We're just going to have to admire it
Paragorgia?
from a distance.
No, I told you about the trick, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Paragorgia?
Paragorgia.
Oh.
And that other one that's a head has the white face, so
Yes.
Hemicoralium.
it's...
Yes.
Oh. Tricks of the trade.
It's the little details, they matter.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Ooh, I love these yellows.
Yeah, that one is a zoanthid that's overgrown.
Oh. It reminds me of like the lemon head candy, that color. Another wizard staff.
You do
Dead
see some sponges that color around here.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
Very
Big
bright
rock.
yellow sometimes.
it's a good color. I love it.
Whoa.
There we
What?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Mayday, mayday.
Manny, we got you a good one.
It's kind of heart-shaped. Oh.
It looks good.
Wow.
Nice way to end our transect.
Yeah.
This is very, very
Do we want to
pretty.
extend that at all, or no? We got this.
Yeah.
I think we're in good shape.
Wow. This is awesome.
Robert, that was a good call on transecting here.
Yes. Oh,
It's a lot of things to look at.
yeah.
What is that?
Ooh.
Wow.
Can we enhance image yet?
Yes, you can
No.
enhance the image.
Enhance
done.
image.
Yeah, we just
We're
finished.
Okay.
Do we want to pull another Niskin here?
I think so. It's
I've
a
been
good
thinking that
spot.
the whole transect.
Yes.
So,
Let's
yeah,
do
you
it.
Get frame both ends there.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
we've seen quite a bit of diversity on this, and I think we saw a little bit of a shift as we moved up section. So I think that would be a smart thing to do.
Right.
Tracks.
And what number are we doing?
Number 3.
3.
3. We looking?
Yep, I'm watching. Yep,
Yep.
went. To 24.
All right, where are we going?
Let's look at this Brisingid and the zoanthids on the dead sponge ahead of us.
I think this is a great place to stop and look around a little bit.
Yeah.
We've
Got
got,
lots of things to look at right here.
It's
yeah, we're between
amazing.
waypoint 6 and waypoint 7 out of 8, so we have plenty of time left in the dive to look around at things.
This is
Ooh, there's like a little
gorgeous.
Because we have to be
Lobster
back on deck
thing.
at 4 p.m., so
Is
lots of...
Steve on the chat?
Oh, look at that.
nice.
squat lobster.
Yeah.
Wow.
On this very, very recolonized
This one looks
dead
really
sponge.
unique.
Yes.
It does. It has like a sunset color. Oh.
So
I think we might want to suction that.
Ooh.
that squat lobster.
Oh,
Okay.
Too close.
Steve says Europticus, he thinks.
Europticus?
Europticus, thank you.
For that, I think
I don't know how to
more
pronounce
like
all
a
these.
Munidopsis to me.
I'm just a rock person.
Yeah, suction.
Yeah, maybe suction.
And my
Yeah.
pronunciation is from Spanish, so I will pronounce it
Thank you.
differently. So yeah.
No, I appreciate it. I come from the Midwest where we have a bunch of different place names from a bunch of different languages, and I don't think we pronounce most of them correctly.
Oh yeah, we definitely don't pronounce anything correctly. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. So I
we are?
am more than happy to be corrected so that I get it right.
Yes?
Are we gonna suction this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it has parasites, so that is
Oh
of
yeah,
interest. Yeah, I see the,
that's
see
why
the bumps.
the carapace look kind of funny.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So that's
Parasites.
what those bumps would be.
Oh, how cool.
Oh.
It's kind of out there, huh?
Yeah.
I think we can get it.
Deep sea parasites. How neat.
Well, there can be like isopods that live on the gills. So like the gills on a squat lobster or crab are right underneath the carapace on the sides. Same with the shrimps.
Don't zoom in yet. I need to grab it kind of back a ways there. 'Cause he's out there. It's out there.
There we go.
And then are we on the jar that we need already?
Yep.
Okay.
This is jar 2.
Oh, careful with the overhead.
Yeah, this is a challenge.
We're too far.
Yeah. Dang it.
Can we fly it in?
Maybe. Keep. I can't
Down.
see what I'm doing. All right. Okay. Take that down. you tilt up a little bit? And then more zoom.
Oh!
It's on the floor.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
It's, I can see it in the, no, lost it. In the cinema cam. No, I lost it.
Is it on the boulder?
Around here.
Oh, it's right right below you. You see?
Really?
Like right by the hose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
How convenient.
Excellent.
So much easier.
It's ready to be suctioned.
Maybe. Hopefully. Right. We do get a bonus crinoid out of that. Okay, there it is.
Okay, section.
All right, zoom way in. Maybe don't turn on suction until we're like right there.
Okay.
Ugh. Am I creeping back? I need to move it head a little bit. Okay, zoom out. Okay.
Okay.
Zoom way in.
Should I turn the suction on? There you go. Almost got it.
Go.
Oh no!
He's over here. Or it's over here.
Do not resist.
All right,
They're
one more
tricky.
time.
They move really, really fast.
It's also really cute.
Come on, come on.
We're so close.
Come on, go on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Right. Suction on.
Suction on.
What the hell?
Let's go!
Nice collection.
Where is it?
Yeah, it's in there.
Nicely done.
All right, that's sample 225. Okay.
Yay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was amazing.
Excellent coordination by
Yeah.
the front row there.
Oh my gosh.
That was not easy.
That was incredible.
So yeah, that takes coordination of both ROV pilots, our camera operator, and our navigator, who is also navigating the suction. So that was 4 people having to work all in sync there.
Amazing.
I like getting to push my suction button.
I know you do.
It's the best power in the world.
The power of the stream deck.
Yeah.
No, well done. All right, are we ready to move on, or did we want to check anything else out in this area? Because I'm not in any hurry. I think we've got a good amount of track and a good amount of bottom time for this dive remaining. So, any input?
I'm looking around, seeing if there's anything else I wanted to see around here. There's so much stuff.
There is, yeah. That's why I'm asking around.
There looks like in the distance there's a interesting sponge.
Okay. Yeah, let's go take a look at that then.
Looking in the upper camera.
Yeah, it's the one in the upper left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just asked you the most confusing question. In the upper left, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
Right, left.
I should have said correct instead of right. Oh, if your sonar wants to update Windows.
No. No update.
See another time. We don't.
Well, so that is a perfect example of everybody keeps pushing later.
Well, this is the problem. We don't want to do it mid-dive, then we forget to do it later. So we need to.
When it's not a dive, everybody still pushes later.
That's the problem. Yes.
Yes.
Maybe we need the sticky note thing so we don't forget.
The magic of
Put it
sticky
in the
note.
book. Update Windows.
So what are we looking at?
That's an interesting skeleton morphology.
What was the item of interest over here, though?
There's a zoanthid. There's this yyyy-mm-dd sponge, but this one is a dead one.
Yeah.
And Munidopsis is on it.
Look at that. Oh, how cute. Just chilling.
Just chilling. You know?
Yep.
It's like, this is my sponge. Oops, excuse me.
Welcome to my crib.
All right, so if I remember correctly, you said that the long arm spinies that we were seeing yesterday are also Munidopsis, but this is an example with the shorter arms, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
So most of the Munidopsis we see have the short arms, but the long arm spiny has long arms.
Long arm spiny.
Copy, yeah.
I want to look at this coral.
Noticing there's like polyps or maybe something else on this near the base, which is normally you don't really see that much.
At the base?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, that goes all the way
There's a lot
down.
of polyps on the base.
That's unusual, right?
No, some primronids have polyps at the base and some don't.
Okay.
But it is important to note because that could be a character for identifying a species.
Oh. Gosh, it's so beautiful.
There's a little kebab sponge. There's
Oh yeah.
Chrysogorgia.
Ooh.
Looking pretty skeletal back there.
Yeah.
And our little friend, the Munidopsis.
Yeah.
so
Steve
cute.
says that's Munidopsis bardii. I think I'm pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
Maybe? Okay. Says this one is identified by the prominent spiny rostrum spine.
Yeah, that rostrum that is the big curved spine that comes out between the eyes. It's very distinctive.
Oh yeah, this right here?
Yep.
That's cool. That is really distinctive.
Wow. I'm a big fan of the orange eyes. They're really striking.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right.
centered up. Ready for a move?
I think so.
Zero 50.
The slope to waypoint 7.
Whoa. Is that really big, long one? Was that a dead sponge?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and those little bumps on it are zoanthids.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're seeing quite a bit of zoanthid recolonization of some of the sponge skeletons and several of the corals around here.
It's so cool to see the sponges doing the ecosystem engineering that you talked about earlier.
Yeah, even after they, pass away, they're still working.
Yeah. It's so beautiful. Wow, look at that. Does that still have some pieces that are a live sponge, or is that...
Look at ET sponge.
Oh, ET
Oh, yeah.
sponge.
So that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, the long stock.
Yeah, we're seeing what we would interpret as the rear of the sponge here.
Yep. So the name for this sponge is Avena magnifica, meaning magnificent alien.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Oh
go,
my
I think, maybe get a peek at its face.
Yep.
And
You'll see what I mean when I say ET sponge.
and go anthropomorphize it a little bit, because these are incredibly fun.
Look at that. Oh, how cool.
So is this a type of Calophacus, or is it its own thing?
It's its own, well, it's in the Bolosomini.
Bolosoma, okay, thank you.
So it's not a Bolosoma, but it is in the subfamily Bolosomini.
Gotcha.
You want to zoom in?
And it has these oscula at the back, so the water funnels through the sponge through those.
Wow.
And then at the other side, it's got an even larger osculum.
That is so cool. Is that the ET side?
Yeah, the ET side.
Hang on, wait for it.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
You can
So
see
look in
it
the
now
wide camera.
in a upper camera. It's totally looking at you.
When the sponge stares back.
Oh my gosh.
And now imagine if there was 10 of them.
Oh my gosh.
It gets
Can
a
you
little...
zoom
Oh, that
in
is
with
eerie.
the top cam there?
Ooh.
So I think most of the examples of these that I've seen so far have been white. They don't have this kind of mango color to them.
Yeah,
Mango
this
color.
is quite orange.
That is gorgeous. Look at that.
They are pretty spectacular, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh.
I like
Steve's,
the angles of all the...
Yeah.
Steve says it looks similar but a little different to ET sponge. Like, is this different enough that we want to consider a collection, Steve?
Oh.
I honestly don't know. Not here. Okay. Thanks.
Wow.
Okay, going down.
So what color are they usually? They're not usually this beautiful.
Usually they're like white.
White.
Oh.
but coloration can change based on different chemicals that they might have in their tissues.
Oh. Wow. Wonder what chemical causes this color. It's very pretty.
I'm not sure.
This whole frame right here is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. There's so much going on.
It's a nice monument photo.
Yes.
I'm also appreciating that
the
polyopogon.
sideways
Yeah,
just chilling.
growing on another
I like
skeleton.
that they can just do that.
They go
They're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna hole up right here.
Seems pretty good.
That's a cool view.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, the cheese moon wheels that we talk about are these long stalked bolosomas. They look a little bit like these, but not quite. And they have very yellow, like highlighter yellow, like Megan was saying earlier, bases, and you can see that yellow in their heads too. They're very, very distinctive. They just, you know them when you see them.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Also, like they're called cheese moon wheels. Is that?
That's what a couple of the pilots call them.
Yeah, I love that.
But it is an apt description.
Yeah. Wow.
That's beautiful.
A little out of focus, huh?
All right, so we're coming up near the end of our watch.
Oh, it's already that
A
time.
couple of folks starting to trickle in, and we'll get more of the 12 to 4 watch coming in over the next 5 minutes or so. So you'll start to hear the noise pick up here and voices change.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess before we go, I'll give a quick shout out to all our viewers that we have. I see we have some viewers from the Cook Islands, Indonesia, Norway, Germany, Mexico, New Zealand, Canada, United Kingdom, and the United States. Welcome everybody. We are about to do a watch change shortly. My name is Giselle. I am a science communication fellow from San Antonio, Texas. We'll be signing off soon, but stay tuned. There's more exploring to follow after this watch change. If you have questions now, the next watch, or later, anytime, feel free to tune in via nautiluslive.org, and you can submit your questions to us there.
Yeah, this is a really nice spot to end this watch on.
It is.
Glad we got to take some time here and look around.
Mm-hmm.
We got some good rocks, we got some good water, we got some good transects.
It's my first time seeing an ET sponge.
Same for me.
And then we get to go downstairs and go eat some lunch, and I'm going to get the rock saw fired up after that and go zip through some rocks so that I can clear up some lab space.
Rock o'clock.
Lunch.
You already know what it is.
All right. Yeah. All right. Steve just came in with a big smile on his face, so I'm going to let him take over and have a lot of fun over here. So I hope it's a really good rest of the dive for the bio. So yeah, we'll see you on the next dive.
Yep.
So it looks like we're sort of creeping into the wall a bit. I don't know. You might want to get away. Just 10 meters south or so.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll just do it 10 meters south. Way. 132.
It's all good.
Bridge nav.
One 135. Yeah, you can take off and do your thing. You got a wall here. We're looking at this, so but we're done here, so just get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
We are just going through watch change. We'll be right back.
All right. The ship is moving right now, just away from the wall.
Big corals.
It's a beautiful one. Yeah, right. So I just did a 10-meter step because we were getting real close.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Let's see where we are.
I think these are all bubblegum corals, or a lot of them are.
Close, same family, very close. There's mixed actually. So this is a bubblegum, that's a bubblegum, that's a bubblegum, and these are hemicoralium, belong to the same family. But the light pink ones are precious corals.
Huh.
It's a common name, and the others are bubblegums.
Copy.
Ship movement complete.
Roger.
For those of you just joining us, we just had our watch change. We have our 12 to 4 watch on now. My name is Matt Holden. I'm the Science Communication Fellow. Right now, we are exploring a seamount northwest of Baikar Atoll in the National Marine Sanctuary of Baikar and Bottok in the waters of the Republic of the Marshall Islands. Some of our objectives for this dive are to explore previously unexplored areas, as we are the first to explore this location. We will be looking for biological collections that can tell us a little bit more about possible range extensions or new species. We will also be looking for good geologic specimens to collect and further process and analyze to tell us a little bit more about the geophysical history of the Earth and life on Earth. And we'll also be collecting some eDNA or environmental DNA samples using Niskin bottles and our large volume multipuffer. So stay tuned. We've got a lot of cool things to explore, and send us your questions.
We've made some really good progress today on the collections front. We had a pretty good payload, I heard, of rocks. So we may look out for one more at this site. But otherwise, we've had a really good steady density of corals up this flank of this uppermost ridge of the seamount. We're getting close to the summit, probably only a couple 100 meters away now.
Oh, wow. So yeah, we are currently at 1,830 meters below the surface. Again, my name is Matt Holden. I am the Science Communication Fellow for this watch. When I am not at sea, I am a high school science teacher in Fayetteville, Arkansas. We can go ahead and, well, we'll wait on some introductions.
No. Change my mind. I can introduce myself now.
All right, go ahead, Steve.
All right, so my name is Steve Oskovich. I'm the watch lead for the 12 to 4 and one of the biology science co-leads on this expedition. I am interested in a lot of the deep sea biodiversity and new species discoveries that we might be able to make here, as well as enhancing our ability to use environmental DNA to explore the ocean. So when I'm not here, I'm typically based at the Smithsonian Institution National Museum of Natural History, where I work on can we look right there, where I work on specimens collected in the deep sea, primarily from this region of the Central Pacific Ocean.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Steve. Mariana, would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself?
Copy for Zoom.
Yeah, well, everyone, my name is Mariana Poznansky. I'm in the Science Susi, and I'm from the Marshall Islands.
Awesome. So glad to have you.
Sorry, Steve.
So glad to be here.
I'll come back out. Actually, there's something over there, too, on the rock.
Okay.
I think we can pass on that shrimp. I just wanted to check what it was. But there's something else here, maybe a cup coral on the rock. We haven't seen any of those today.
Roger.
Awesome.
I'd like to check
Can
that
you
out.
snap the video?
Coming to get you, cup coral.
Well, I see. We'll see. It could be an anemone. It's
yeah.
hard to tell from
it is hard.
a distance, but this is a cup coral.
Nice. Good spot, Steve.
So cute.
Yeah. Actually, the calyx of this, so the stony part, looks a little different. Can we set up for a suction?
Sure.
So it looks very low,
Nice.
which is suggests it could be a different genus than we've seen so far on this expedition.
Okay. Like the tentacles are really low branching, or?
So there's two parts. There's the tentacles, which are large in volume compared to what we call the cup part, which is called the calyx. So if you think about where the coral body sits, that stony part is called the calyx.
Okay.
And that sometimes can help us tell maybe which family it might belong to, but we usually can't tell species. And oftentimes these cup corals were underrepresented in other surveys, especially if you aren't using ROVs, because they're very small, they're hard to collect. And there's been a lot of new species discoveries in the solitary stony coral department over the past couple of decades.
Cool. Very interesting. Excited to collect it. I always love when we do section collection. It's really fun.
If we have a sec at any point, I'd appreciate a quick zoom so I can get a sample in situ photo.
Copy.
Just anytime before we slurp it.
All right, let's go for zoom. I'm sitting down now.
Going for
Switching over your
zoom.
camera.
Awesome.
Which jar should we
That's
use?
perfect. Thank you. Jar 3 is open.
Roger.
Oh, yeah, this is
Great zoom, Dan.
This is an interesting one. This is something we haven't seen yet. So I don't know how easy it's going to be to get off the rock. It's probably going to be really, really low, like low clearance between the rock and the coral, but we'll try our best. All right, coming out for
I have faith in you, ROV pilots.
My hope, it should not be strongly attached. So if you hit it with full suction, it might just up off the rock,
Nice.
Copy.
Hey, Leela, what data number would this be?
This will be 226.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For reference, this cup coral is about like 1 or 2 centimeters wide. It's very small.
Little friend.
Yep.
Yeah, for those of you watching, maybe you haven't tuned in before, if you notice the 2 little green dots on your screen, those are our basically size indicators. They are 10 centimeters apart, so they can tell us a rough estimate of how large some of these samples are.
All right, I'm gonna.
Ready? All right, let me zoom
I think
in.
I'm gonna try to get in like above a little bit. Yeah. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
What's up? And I see flow.
Oh,
yeah.
Get in there, get in there. Oh, it is.
I'm sorry, I'm dragging you off screen. Can you come wide video?
Yep.
Let me back up. Or you want to stay here?
I want to stay here. I just want video.
I can push down harder too.
Yeah.
Is that fine? Iris, yeah, beacon, there you go.
Stuck on pretty good.
Yeah, stuck on pretty good. Okay, let's resituate and...
Take two.
Take two.
All right,
it's on there pretty good.
He's just gonna sit down the perch a little more.
Gabby,
I'm having
you
to push again.
secure the suction when it goes in the jar?
Will do.
Yeah.
All right, I'm holding down. You can go.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Let me know if you need me to bring you
Can
in.
you, can you bring it in a bit, video?
Oh, yeah.
Suction should be going.
Too much. Sorry.
Yeah, it's definitely going.
Yep.
That was really tough.
Yeah, this one might be tough. Let's just see what we can get.
Yeah, I'm trying to angle down so that. Here, I gotta.
Maybe come off the rock a little bit.
Yeah,
so
that's
your
what I'm
jaws are
doing.
hitting the rock.
Yeah.
And then wrist down more. Yeah, wrist down, down. There you go.
Here, I can.
There you go.
Yeah, you can see its tentacles being pulled in.
I could get closer. We're a little bit further away now.
Sure. I could also regrip the suction. It's a little bit.
We should put a note in the sample log too to check the filter. If there's any tissue that might have gotten hung up on the filter, that might be useful, but it wouldn't fall into the bottom of the bucket.
I'm gonna regrip the suction so that it's not so.
All right. Okay. I think that's a good spot. I'll hold here. You reset the grip.
Suction is off.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, it's really holding on, isn't it? I mean, you can see the darker.
Yeah. Can we zoom before we try one more time?
Yeah.
And see what actually might have come off. Because now you should be able to see the stony part a little bit better. The polyps are kind of...
Yeah.
There might be little bits in there, in the jar, but...
You want us to keep suction? Keep trying?
Yeah, one more time, yeah.
Okay.
Not spend too much time on it.
Sounds good.
It is really small. This is one of those corals that typically you would only know about if you brought up a whole rock with it.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to need to give Herc a chisel or something next time.
Big hammer. Break the rocks.
Yeah, it looks like it's held onto the rock really firmly.
Okay.
Well, worst case scenario, we'll have a few polyps, tentacles maybe.
Okay, can you bring suction up?
Which will be enough for maybe genetics on it.
Suction is on.
There you go.
That was like a direct scrape over it.
Yeah, there's some little bits in the jar, but... Yeah. All right.
Here, one more, Steve.
One more. All right.
Yeah, that's definitely...
All right, I think we'll go with that, because I think some tentacles... oh, there's a brittle star in there, too. Yeah, some tentacles might have gotten stuck on the filter, which might be enough of a sample for at least to genetically sequence some of it.
So I'll leave the sample up then. Keep the sample.
Keep the sample, yeah.
Awesome.
Waste nothing.
Exactly.
Hello, big sponges.
Those are gorgeous. Love them.
You gotta really nice diversity of stuff here.
Yeah.
Octocorals.
Really, really interesting.
This one right here, we saw it was covering the wall yesterday. We were around. That's Acanella Weber eye. At least until further notice, because there might be some taxonomic uncertainty about the placement of that particular species. Because the genus Acanella is typically, not always, but typically associated with soft sediment bottoms.
Oh, okay.
It actually has these modified, the genus typically has roots that sits down in the sediments. So it actually anchors with kind of like root-like branches of the skeleton.
Oh.
But this one, if it is Acanella in that genus, it seems to be adapted for hard bottoms.
Is it common for soft bottom corals to have those little root-like structures?
No, it's not common. There's maybe possibly a couple of black corals, but that seems to be unique to that genus.
Cool, so a good identifying characteristic.
Yep.
Hi, Leela. It's Annette. You got... Hi. Hi.
Yes.
Okay. On the sampler, we're going to switch pump sets. So let me know when you are ready to take that down.
I am ready to go.
Okay, so I'm turning off 9 and 10. Oh, can you get me the depth?
1822 meters.
Great, thank you. Okay, so that 9 and 10 are off. I'm turning on 11.
Sorry?
Do I still have tether?
Not much. So we could do move if you want.
Yeah, should we do 10 meters?
Yeah, you
and
want
12.
my heading?
Yeah, 24.
Okay,
all right.
yeah,
20.
that'll...
Thank you.
Or do you want to turn starboard a little bit? Man. Huh.
Depends. It's kind of like we're in a little bit of a divot. But the most uphill I see, I think, is to the starboard.
Yeah.
Because you got that sharp wall and then nothing behind it, right?
I like that better. If
You like that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What bearing would that be?
Here, we can... Do you want to kind of travel over there and I'll adjust my heading? But I think it'll be close to 075.
And we can go ahead and do some more introductions, but first I have to answer a question from my nephew, Fisher. Uncle Matthew got your question, and we have seen some fun animals. We've seen lots of fishies and sharks and starfish, and I can't wait to see you. Love you, Fisher.
Video, let's snap this. I haven't seen this yet. Let's see if there's interest.
Copy snap. Oh yeah, the anthomastus.
Yeah.
Leela, can you tell me how many Niskins were? I know there was at least 1 Niskin on the last watch.
We have fired 3 Niskins so far.
They did 3 Niskins so far.
Yes,
so
1 through 3.
1 through 3. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, this is anthomastus tahinotus. We actually collected one of these on our last dive.
Yeah, I remember.
Yep. All right, coming back out.
Very pretty.
You want to turn back port a little bit, co-pilot? Looks like you overshot a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you need the volumes for the pumps?
Give me 1 moment.
So we want to try this heading?
Bingo. Yeah, you got it. 60.
Yeah.
060. Yeah. Maybe you want to do 10 meters that way?
You just went a 10 meter?
Yeah.
Copy.
Hopper this way. Onward and upward.
Bridge nav.
Just gonna take a peek over here, just because there's a pretty good colony right here.
Hey, can we step 10 meters, bearing 060?
This is a good illustration of what we like to call microhabitat.
Can I say
so you see how all the corals are kind of on the bumpy parts of the rock?
Uh-huh.
That's usually where the currents are accelerated over the topography. And this is why we say seamounts are patchy environments. So if you were only looking at, 1 meter to the left of this rock, you wouldn't see that, And we're just doing the same thing with the ROVs, but on a little bit bigger scale. Our, field of view is maybe like 4 or 5 meters across in the light field at best. And so we always like to use the analogy that we're exploring a mountain with a flashlight in the dark. And that's really what we are doing.
Yeah, definitely.
There's so much more to see on these sites, and they're very patchy because, you know, that wall yesterday, if we had landed just a little bit to the west, we would have missed everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of science involved, maybe a little bit of luck.
A little bit of luck.
All right.
And a lot of bathymetry.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yep. Sorry.
Okay. Pump 9. 271755.
271755.
Yes, and pump 10 is 258843.
258843.
Okay, and I just checking back on the Niskins. How long ago was the last one taken? Just relative to where we are here is what I'm wondering.
Niskin 3 was taken about 45 minutes ago.
What was the sample number?
Sample number 224.
Was that the one at taken at 1106?
We only moved about 30 meters.
2329.
Yeah.
Oh, 2329.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And then what about the other one?
The other two?
I know I have the first one.
And then 223, Niskin 2 was taken at 2305.
And what depth was that?
I don't have it here with me, but I can look it up if you'd like.
Okay. 2305, and then the second one was 23 what?
There's a little
2329.
Yep.
Okay.
In the foreground in front of that.
Would you like me to look up the depths for those two?
Yeah.
Okay, good for snap if you are.
Yeah, I think snap.
Oh, so these are UTC,
Float it.
right?
Yeah, it's all UTC.
Yeah.
Looking right there.
But we're 12 hours off from UTC.
Okay. That actually makes it easy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on the ground. You want to set me down? Go for the little orange guy.
Yeah, that's I haven't seen that one so far this dive. This is Stauropathes. We collected it on one of our first dives. It's a black coral. And if you were to look at the skeleton, you can kind of see the black skeleton coming through.
Yeah, you can totally see it there.
It looks like there's maybe 2 species of Stauropathes in this area. We've collected both of them so far. So I feel pretty good about this this specimen. Okay, thanks.
Great zoom, Dan.
Coming out. Thank you.
All right, Annette, I have the depth for sample 224.
Okay.
It's going to be 1844 meters.
Okay.
And one sec, and then 223 is going to be 1903.
Okay.
Can't you control with your mouse?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this means we have 3 Niskins left, right?
That's correct.
And we have...
Must be coming from one of our screens.
Probably we're the last shift for this deployment. So
sonar computer.
We'll want to think about how we want to use those. So I think, Steve?
Yes.
Let's just think about places to take these over the next couple hours.
Is this a right click? Is this a right click, left click?
Oh.
So maybe left click.
Oh, so smart. Look at you, engineer. No.
I think eventually it'll start to moderate the slope here. We're kind of in the
I think we can do 10 more meters, right? Or do you want
transition to the summit. So I think around waypoint 7 maybe.
Around waypoint 7?
Around there. Should start to even out a bit, and then we'll see kind of which direction. I was thinking about heading up to 8 maybe, and then heading southeast if we have time, but we have lots of time. We're moving a little kind of slow. It's good.
Right.
We don't need to move at a strenuous pace here